I've got a scary truth about the Kansas City Chiefs. We're diving into some crucial updates, including one scary truth about our beloved team that nobody's talking about. Plus, we've got 3 other hot stories to cover. So, smash that like button, and if you want to stay updated on everything Chiefs, hit that red subscribe button down below. All right, let's get started with our first story. Kansas City Chiefs plan to use their draft pick in a special way. Our rookie defensive back, Jaden Hicks, has been turning heads with his versatility ever since he came out of Washington State. And it looks like our coaching staff, led by defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, is already putting his unique skill set to good use. Arrowhead Pride's beat writer, Pete Sweeney, was live at rookie practices on July 17th and reported that Hicks, who was picked in the 4th round at number 133, is considered a steal in the NFL draft. Sweeney even got a quote from Hicks after the camp session. Hicks said, "He likes me to do whatever on the field," referring to Spagnuolo, whether that's cover, playing zone, man in the box, so it's very versatile. Hicks admitted that learning multiple positions can be tough, but he believes this extra knowledge will benefit him in the long run. "Wherever they need me to be at, I'm going to be ready for it," he stated. Hicks also registered his first pass breakup of training camp on July 17th against backup quarterback Carson Wentz. Not a bad start, right? Now, Charles Goldman from A to Z Sports Kansas City mentioned that each Chiefs rookie has a specific task to accomplish this summer. For Hicks, it's all about showcasing his versatility, and so far he's off to a great start. The Chiefs have been working Hicks at free safety during rookie minicamp, OTAs, and mandatory minicamp, but Goldman predicts he'll be moved around more during training camp. The safety position in Kansas City is pretty competitive, with Justin Reid and Brian Cook locking down the 2 starting spots. But when it comes to a third safety on the field, could Hicks be the one to step up? Last season, Shamari Connor and Deon Bush got some opportunities late in the season, and there's also Trey Dean III, a talented second-year player. If Hicks can show that he can wear many hats in the secondary during training camp, he'll have a much better chance of making an impact in a crowded room. And so far, he's answering the call as practices get underway. In the early days of Chiefs training camp, it's mostly rookies, quarterbacks, and injured players who are rehabbing, but sometimes a few veterans join in for some extra work. This year, other than the quarterbacks, we've got Chukwuka Godric, Garrett Prince, Leo Chenal, Trey Dean, Truman Jones, and Nazeeh Johnson. Focusing on the secondary, Dean and Johnson are standout younger players pushing to make an impact this summer. Johnson is battling back from a torn ACL and is motivated by the potential of a starting cornerback job. He was developing nicely before his injury last July and looks like a good bet to make the roster if he's healthy. But the cornerback room is one of the most competitive positions in Kansas City during the preseason, so nothing is guaranteed. For Dean, the ultimate goal is to secure a spot on the 53-man roster. He entered the NFL as an undrafted free agent and nearly made the New York Jets' active roster in 2023. Although he ended up on their practice squad, the Chiefs poached him in January, giving him a spot on the postseason roster. Now he's looking to earn a more permanent position. The second story is the Chiefs have signed a Division II All-American wide receiver, Kyle Sheets. This news comes as the rookies and quarterbacks have reported to the Chiefs training camp in St. Joseph, Missouri. Kyle Sheets, who played for Slippery Rock University, graduated in 2023 and went undrafted in the 2024 NFL Draft. Initially, he signed with the New Orleans Saints, but was waived before camp started. Now he's landed here in Kansas City. So, what makes Kyle Sheets special? According to the Slippery Rock Athletics website, Sheets had an outstanding 2023 season. He was named to 5 All-America teams at the Division II level, including first-team All-America honors from both the American Football Coaches Association, AFCA, and the Associated Press, AP. He also earned first-team All-Region honors in Super Region 1 and first-team All-Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference honors. In his 2023 season, Sheets caught a team-high 76 passes for 1,086 yards and scored 17 touchdowns. He finished the year ranked 3rd in Division II for touchdown catches and 6th in receiving yards. He even completed a 48-yard pass and grabbed an interception on his one defensive snap during a game, showing his versatility. Slippery Rock head coach Sean Lutz expressed his excitement for Sheets to join the Chiefs. "I am thrilled for Kyle to get this chance to learn from a coach like Andy Reid and be part of a championship organization like the Kansas City Chiefs," Lutz said. "He earned the opportunity, and we can't wait to follow his progress in the coming weeks." With Sheets joining the Chiefs, we now have a full 91-man roster. He's stepping into a competitive wide receiver group, which includes big names like Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney, Mecole Hardman, Justin Ross, and Nico Riggio. For Sheets to make the team, he'll need to stand out from the bottom of the depth chart. Even securing a spot on the practice squad would be a significant victory for him. Patrick Mahomes will again lead one of the best offenses in football in 2024, with head coach and play caller Andy Reid by his side. After winning back-to-back Super Bowls, the Chiefs' front office has provided Mahomes with new weapons, including Marquez Brown and rookie receiver Xavier Worthy. Both are expected to play crucial roles in the offense. Mahomes had a clear message for Worthy as training camp begins: "It's time to get down to business." He emphasized that there's no easing in, and Worthy needs to be ready to go. "We have a lot of competition on this offense. Brett Veach and Coach Reid did a great job of bringing in a lot of competition, and Xavier got a lot of mental work in these last few weeks during OTAs and minicamp, but it's time to go now." Worthy's speed is anticipated to add a new wrinkle to the Chiefs' offense, giving Mahomes the deep threat he hasn't had since Tyreek Hill. Many are excited about the potential of this offense, but it all depends on Worthy hitting the right notes in training camp and learning all parts of Reid's complex offense. As Mahomes said, "It's go time" for Worthy, and the rookie is expected to become a valuable contributor for the Chiefs in 2024. It's going to be a long and grueling season for the defending champs, but with their new weapons, the rest of the NFL will be wondering how to stop the Kansas City juggernaut. With speedster Worthy set to be Andy Reid's ace up his sleeve, we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. The third story is the Chiefs made a surprising move on the first day of practice by signing former Slippery Rock wide receiver Kyle Sheets. This news definitely turned some heads. Instead of signing a veteran replacement for the players on the active PUP list like Derek Nottie, Charles Omenihu, Joe Thuney, and Jalen Watson, the Chiefs chose to bring in a young prospect with a lot of potential. Kyle Sheets is a Division II All-American wide receiver who had an impressive season last year, catching 76 passes for 1,086 yards and 17 touchdowns. Standing at 6'4" and weighing 220 pounds, he initially signed with the New Orleans Saints as an undrafted free agent in April. However, after the mandatory minicamp, the Saints waived him. Now he's got a shot with the back-to-back Super Bowl champions. Sheets' college coach, Sean Lutz from Slippery Rock, is thrilled about this opportunity for his former player. "I am thrilled for Kyle to get this chance to learn from a coach like Andy Reid and be part of a championship organization like the Kansas City Chiefs," Lutz said. "He earned the opportunity, and we can't wait to follow his progress in the coming weeks." During his 4 years at Slippery Rock, Sheets recorded a total of 2,540 receiving yards, ranking 4th all-time in the university's history. His 29 career touchdown catches are 3rd all-time. It's impressive to see someone go from an undrafted free agent to signing with the Chiefs, but Sheets has a tough path ahead to make the final roster or even the practice squad. Charles Goldman from A to Z Sports put it bluntly: "Right now, Sheets is nothing more than the 91st man on the roster. However, he has the opportunity to prove himself during training camp and show that he can be more than just the last man on the list." It's going to be exciting to see how Kyle Sheets performs and if he can secure a spot on the team. With the Chiefs' stacked roster and fierce competition, he'll need to bring his A-game every day.